What is my number?
Your number is here.
124.
Yes.
Now, I was not going to sign. Take my word. I was not going to sign. Why? I never trusted the people who are taking this petition. I never trusted you. But after making several consultations, and of yesterday, there has been a rumor that whoever has not signed has been given 25 million shillings not to sign. That's why I am here, to confirm that I have not got 25 million, the allegation of 25 millions. I never trusted you. You remember in the tennis parliament we are here fighting age limit, and at the end of the day you supported Museveni. That's why I told you.
I never supported the age limit.
You never supported the age limit, okay. But you supported Museveni. Which is the same almost. So now I have come today. I'm putting my trust in you for the first time now. I am just, I never had much trust in you, but now, I'm putting it, this one I have trust in him.
Okay.
And he's the one who has whipped me. This is Samba. After the allegations that we are given 25 million not to append our signatures.
Append and tell people that
that one is our chair, Honorable Salo Pendi is our chair, Whopper. I don't overtrust her, but I trust her under this process. You should walk on the talk. Now that you have appended my signature, I'm appending my signature, and you know the processes which you will take to eject these commissioners, because when you talked about the 23 millions, at first I thought of 1.7 billions.
Yes.
But when you discovered that these same people were awarded themselves a monthly 23 million salary,
yes.
That's when I had to come and sign. Now let the public know. I told you that I was going to be the last in the signing. But I don't think that I'm the last. Let the public get to know that we are never given 25 millions, which they are alleging that we are given 25 millions not to sign. And I'm signing, trusting you. This is my last trust in you. If you don't finish on what you have started, fire will burn you. This one I trust him.
Tamaguzi.
Because you are doing this for the good of our country.
Yes.
No one is interested in corruption. No one is interested in misappropriations. That's why I'm signing, sir.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing you clapping your hands. It's not very easy.
I'm clapping.
Aye. The eyes have big. Now, here is my signature, sir.
Now his signature.
You should walk on the top.
Very clear. It is here.
There have been no excuses that some members didn't sign because you are given some money. I've never got any money from anyone. That's why I've signed, such that we should walk on the talk as members of parliament.
Sure.
Whoever is against corruption should come and sign. I have trusted you. Let me hope you will conclude the process. If you don't conclude the process,
no, but
fire will burn you.
Let's proceed.
Bring and we say we shall sort out from there.
It seems you are not in agreement with some of your colleagues. Why?
Well, you know my history with Honorable Sechikubo. We've always been together. My only concern now is the procedure, because I wouldn't want to append my signature on the document when I have not looked at the motion, the grounds, and the supporting evidence. That's one. Two, I also have a strong view that the signatures that will be relied on with the motion are those that will be appended to before the sergeant at arms. Because when you look at the rule on removal of a commissioner, Rule 110, you read it with the necessary modifications with Rule 107 on removal, censuring or removal of the president. So that area. Then too, I have told them I'm also not comfortable with an omnibus motion. Because you see, each commissioner should be treated independently. Why am I saying so? Let's begin with the Honorable Mpuga. The issues relating to Honorable Mpuga happened when he was the leader of opposition, not when he's a commissioner now as a backbench commissioner. Now the provisions of the law relating with handling a leader of opposition are different from handling a commissioner in his own right. So let them, because we would want all of us condemn corruption, all of us want proper accountability, but I would prefer to do things within the law without flouting the rules. Otherwise, you may end up losing an otherwise good motion. Well, they have informed me at an appropriate time they will give it to me, and when they give it to me and I look at it, and the supporting, because the motion should have grounds, which grounds need support to be supported. So I would personally, as a Niwaga and an advocate, I would need to look at the motion, the grounds, the evidence, before I can append my signature. And I would also prefer if the process is done within the precincts of the rule, so that our signatures before the sergeant at arms are certified. Because ultimately it is the sergeant at arms to forward the signatures and the motion to the clerk.
I am one person who has censured the minister here. Some of you are still young in 1997, 1998. What the most important thing, rules have changed. During our time, you would have a paper of the censure, grounds, well read to everybody. And you must actually, somebody is satisfied because you are a member of parliament, you are satisfied and you put your signature. Because I remember when we were beginning, after submitting to the speaker, a minister came to withdraw, with people who were withdrawing the signatures. And the speaker said, no, you cannot. So that's why I feel that the grounds should be clearly put there, so that you package something that is airtight. I wouldn't want to have a censure that has loopholes. I would want members to be convinced too. Don't intimidate members of parliament. I have heard people intimidating people that if you don't sign, you will be withdrawn, from the constituency. Why they will not give you votes? When I censured the minister, people asked me, did we send you to censure ministers, or we sent you to work for us? So me, as somebody who has been a neat one, I would want things to be transparent so that you can package something and it succeeds. One, for example, if at my age, if I find that, for example, when you say the money, that money we are talking about, what if I will find that this money was appropriated by us here? Because members of parliament, we don't read the road. Things pass. What if the money was passed by this parliament? What will happen to me? I would encourage that people read the grounds properly, constitutionalize it, so that at the end of the day, we have something that is good. But the way it is being done, I feel there is something short. Two, like somebody talked about Mpuga. Who would not have wanted to appreciate Mpuga's services, by the way? Anybody, by the way? Who would not have wanted it? In Uganda, people don't appreciate. But the work, the role of the Mpuga did, if there was a motion, whatever motion within the commission, because for us we didn't have commission before, the commission came in. We entrusted the powers to the commissioners to do the job. Even whenever whatever money happens, it is through the commission. Our budget is not like any other budget that is subjected to debate. The budget of the commission. When they are reading the budget, you will see some envelopes putting on the table. Those are for commissions. You don't. The president makes just comments on the comments. So the commissioners are there to take care of our interests. They are our trustees. So when they go wrong, really you people, when you trust somebody and somebody goes wrong, Is the punishment being to kill him? I have censured people. I want people to take heart. That's not the way to go.
Unfortunately, I discovered a few gaps, and the petitioners or the movers, especially the Honorable Sechikubo, said he would have time to take me through based on the concerns I raised, and so I have not signed. And I'll explain to you very briefly why I have not signed. First, as a member of Parliament, I know that there are very clear procedures in our rules of procedure that guide Parliament on what to do in an event that there is a decision to have commissioners removed. And without going into the details of those procedures, you know them. Number two, I ask the petitioners, I ask Honorable Sechikubo to help me provide details of the motion and available facts that would help inform my decision in signing. He said I should give him time so he can sit with me and take me through the facts. So that is what I'm waiting for. I have not been able to see the grounds that they have stated. I have not read the content of the motion, and so once I have read, once I am satisfied with the facts that they are tabling, I will be able to sign.
I'm one of the advocates who fight corruption, but corruption must have evidence. My question today, when I came to read the censure motion, I requested them, where is the attachment of the evidence to show that there was corruption? They are telling me it is not there. That's why I'm requesting media, being a fourth estate, help me so that you can ask the chief petitioners to give evidence so that you can give us, because we are not getting it, so that I can be able to sign for the benefit of my people, because evidence is given by the person who is alleging. That's why I'm asking. Even just a photocopy will be enough for me to sign. We are tired of fighting people's wars, and this wars always come when it is near elections in Uganda, and this has weakened in the political parties. Our outcry is that we need political parties to be strengthened so that they can allow their members to participate effectively well in elections without any fighting of political parties, without witch hunting in political parties. And this will make Uganda a better democracy, like our neighbors in Kenya.
For us as Parliament, we must be accountable to the public. And I want to say that this move that the honorable colleagues, the Sechikubo and team, have done, this is a very good move that we must support. However, I have a bit of a problem. You cannot say that you are going for the 4 commissioners. Maybe what we need to do, let it be very clear that we need to overhaul the whole commission, not necessarily talking about the 4 commissioners. Because you cannot say you're going to treat a problem and then you're targeting only the 4. The commission is constituted, they are 9 members. So what happens to the other 5 members that are not here? So to me, in my view, I think it is a protracted battle, and the target is simply the speaker. That's my view. I think the target is the speaker. So to me, my view, if it is to censure the speaker, then the petitioners must come out very clear that we are going to censure the speaker, the deputy, and the whole commission, not necessarily to get these 4 people. Number one. Number two, these people were given money by the commission. They did not steal this money. They were given money by the commission. So we must hold the commission accountable. Therefore, if that is very clear, if the motion can be amended, that we overhaul the whole commission that gave money to these 4 commissioners, I will be among the first people to sign.
And I want to understand.
But in this current form, to target the 4 people, that's where I am not comfortable. But to fight corruption, I have talked about the injustices on the floor of Parliament. I've talked about it. And me, I don't want a Bible. When you're going to read the Bible, you read from Genesis to Revelation. You don't only come and start reading in the middle. You start from John. No, you read the Bible from Genesis up to Revelation. So my issue with the movers of this motion is that do not come and single out the 4. If it is to overhaul the whole commission, then I am part of it. Because where are you going to leave the other 5 members? The speaker did not receive this money. I agree. but the chairperson of the commission is the speaker. So for you to say that we have no issue with the speaker, we have no issue with the deputy speaker, we have no issues with other members, we only have issues with the people who received the money. I repeat, these people did not steal the money. So if we are going to fight corruption, it must be in totality. Then the team must be very clear, because you cannot fight corruption piecemeal, that let's first handle the commissioners, after the commissioners, and then we go for the speaker and deputy speaker. You come very clear with your motion that we want to overhaul the whole commission, and then we can see that, okay, now how do we proceed? That's where I have issues. But I 100% support a fight against corruption, and it must only not only be in Parliament, it also be in other institutions. Because we cannot continue holding other ministries accountable, and for us, we are not accountable to the population. We must be accountable to our people. And I want to encourage, nobody should ever attempt to block this process. And I want to encourage the clerk of Parliament and those who are technical people to give the Honorable Saro Pendi, to give the Honorable Seju Kubo the support that is required, the maximum support to ensure that this motion goes and succeeds. But I want to appeal to them that they should go ahead and amend the motion so that they don't fight this corruption piecemeal. Include, if it is fighting corruption, that we are up to. If the intention is not different, if it is fighting corruption, and then we should come for the whole commission, not to go for piecemeal. But I want to encourage the clerk that give the commission sufficient information, give the commission sufficient support so that we fight corruption wholly as Parliament.
Honorable, according to your rule,
Cannot overhaul the commission, then we must start a process to amend the law. We must start the process to amend the law. Because if the commission has this unchecked power to decide the money how they can, then we need to check the power of the commission. So it has to start with, first of all, amending the Administration of Parliament Act. Then we need to start from there. So to me, I insist that I will not accept to fight corruption in piecemeal. If we're going to fight corruption as the whole thing. Let the Seju Kubo team come out clear that we are not only targeting the commissioners, it must be the whole commission. Because if the intention is not to target the speaker, then they should come out clear and say, we are going to overhaul the whole commission. Then you overhaul the whole commission, but not to target a few commissioners. First of all, these commissioners did not steal the money. They were given the money by the commission. So let the petitioners, the movers, go back, redraft another motion to include that we are going to overhaul the whole commission. Then that one there we shall support, but not to go for a few individuals.
But you tell me you put the assertion to a person. But if you mean Honorable Baru's case is very sad. Sad in a sense that he came, he made the appointment to sign. And indeed he said, I'm coming at 11:30. I'm much convinced. Where are you? Are you at the table? I said, here I am. Somehow the journey changed. And finally, when he appeared, he ran across. And now when you hear the last statements about the speaker, it is all his creation. But it's very unfortunate. The transfiguration of a member of parliament is very strange. You come saying this, but after you've been talked to in a better way, then you change the words. So my brother, the censures are usually very difficult. We expected all this. We expected this and much more to come. But in substance of the matter, you see, the motion must be clear. It must not be anticipated. And for him, I wouldn't doubt his perspective much. But the seniors who have been here, they know it very well. The procedure to censure the speaker is different from the commissioners, from the ministers. It's all different. Number two, what have you done about the commissioners for you to start with? As you look through, these are the rules. And I wanted a member to raise a point that he's using a wrong procedure and under a wrong rule. Under 110, we are censuring the backbench commissioners. You don't punish the intention, you punish the action. That is the actus reus. And that's what I wanted the senior lawyers to tell me about. When we are in the audit trail, what is our case? Our case is 1.7 billion shillings shared amongst commissioners. Honorable Mpuga taking 500 million. Honorable Sirwanyi taking 400 million. Honorable Afoyochan sharing 400 million. And Honorable Akampulira sharing 400 million, totaling to 1.7 billion. That is our case. There could be other reasons, but for us, our case is over 1.7 billion. And we know who took it. And that's where we start from. You cannot be a crusader for and against corruption, because once you start from that, there are ministries, there are departments, there are agencies. Will you fight them all? So for us, we targeted our backbench commissioners. The backbench commissioners are the ones who are responsible for the 1.7 billion. And we've made it clear. But because they wanted to draft in the speaker, and it's unfortunate that the speaker has been dragged into this. Very unfortunate. The speaker hasn't been part of our motion. And we knew if we wanted, the speaker would say so. Now, I've also had senior members here say, you see, they're not signing before the sergeant at arms. It is only the censures that are for ministers that must be signed before the sergeant at arms, with a notice expiring in 14 days. We are aware of that. But for these commissioners, that is not the process. We have the time on our side, and we can solicit for signatures. The seniors who are here, Honorable Yanyima, Honorable Niwagab, Honorable Katuntu, they know the signatures when we are calling for the debate of the oil deals and agreements here, what we took. Did we sign before the sergeant at arms? We did not. To me, why I'm saddened is for the seniors who know very well the rules are the ones misleading the public. This one I can forgive. The spirit is willing, but the body is weak. This one you can forgive. But for the seniors I can't forgive, because they know too well what they are doing. But as you saw, today was a day of deployment to get the big guns to try to sway. But I wanted them to cite the rules. Let them cite the rules. How have we offended the rules of procedure of Parliament? We have not. And to me, I want to assure the general public that our motion is still on track. But for you to say, no, let's clean the whole commission, what have you done about it? Okay, you can also move your own motion. We are not in the monopoly of the Sechkubos, of the Opendis, of the Nsambas, to move motions to clean Parliament. For us, this is our part. This is our humble contribution. For you, if you have large pictures, you want to clean the entire Parliament, move yours. Why must you come in our motion, which we have thought about very carefully, and you want to scatter it? It's very unfortunate. And lastly, I saw here some honorable member saying we have not given the motion to read. They know it too well that each motion must, first of all, you must have a motion. You must have the grounds, and the grounds must be substantiated with evidence. But what Honorable Macho was trying to read was to read the signatures. He wanted to run away with the signatures. We cannot allow his smuggling instincts to derail the process. He was interested in the signatures. And when he failed, then he wobbled around. But what I want to tell all the honorable members is that we have our motion. The signatures are in good hands. For those who say we have procedural impropriety, they wait for us on the floor of Parliament. Why are they jumping the gun? Why are they acting desperate? Why are they being desperate? To me, Honorable Nathan spearheaded the censure of Honorable Sam Kutesa. But right now, he wobbles, probably because of age, because of other vested interests. I don't blame individuals. They have their right. But please, let us have debate on the floor of Parliament. If they think we don't have evidence, if they think we have used a wrong procedure, let them wait for the motion on the floor of Parliament. This motion is not judging members that are already guilty. No. Even those who are being accused, they'll have their day on the floor of parliament. Even those who feel that we have not used the correct procedure, they'll rise and shoot down our motion. But let them not panic. Let them not be desperate. I condemn particularly the seniors who are knowledgeable. But you confuse the whole world. You see, even when yours has made a mistake, you say we are sorry, and then you start afresh. For us, honorable members, we are on the right side of history. We are fighting against corruption. Why are you hiding behind procedure? You see, we should have signed before the sergeant. You see, which motion are we signing? Why don't you wait for it and you shoot it down? I challenge the honorable speaker to refrain from jumping into the arena. We are not about the speaker. We are not. And these big guns should not be deployed, because many are going to be sacrificed at the altar of parliament. I'm telling the good members of parliament, go ahead. If these members have issues, they raise them on the floor of parliament. If they think that these signatures are forged, they raise them on the floor of parliament. If they feel that members of parliament should not put their commissioners to account, this is where now we depart. And lastly, there has been the issue that why are they targeting the four commissioners? Yeah, the four backbench commissioners. The procedure to attack the other commissioners, because the others, the Right Honorable Prime Minister is a commissioner. The Honorable Minister of Finance is also part of the commission. We even amended the rules to provide for the Deputy Speaker to be also part of the commission. But we don't see any blame with those ones. The blame are for those who offended and took the money for themselves. They shared the money. And the money they shared is 1.7 billion. And this is where we cannot let it go. We are here. We shall follow them. We shall pursue them until we finish them. Finish them on the floor of parliament is where we are set to debate these matters. As for my colleagues, the transformation, my brother. And where are you? Who are just saying, I'm coming to parliament. I'm coming to parliament. Where is the fire? You wait for the fire, you find ash. A member promises to spit fire, you find earth, ash. And this is the trouble. But I think at the end of the day, let this matter not be a portion to such kubos. When we win, the Parliament of Uganda shall win. When we lose the battle, the Parliament of Uganda shall lose the battle. I thank you so much.